Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. This is the calling of every believer and the heartbeat of this podcast. You're listening to Let Us Consider, where we turn to the Bible, theology, and the life of the church to strengthen our faith and encourage one another in Christ. Today we come to episode 139 of our Reading Through the Bible program. This is Tuesday, May 19th, 2026, and we are beginning in 1 Chronicles chapter 7. I am reading out of the New American Standard Bible. Now the sons of Issachar were four, Tola, Puah, Jashuv, and Shimron. The sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Jalmai, Ibsam, and Samuel, heads of their fathers' households. The sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Uzi was Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah were Mikael, Obadiah, Joel, Ishiah. All five of them were chief men. With them, by their generations, according to their fathers' households, were 36,000 troops of the army for war, for they had many wives and sons. Their relatives among all the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, enrolled by genealogy, in all 87,000. The sons of Benjamin were three, Bela and Becher and Jediel. The sons of Bela were five, Esbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri. They were heads of fathers' households, mighty men of valor, and were 22,034 enrolled by genealogy. The sons of Becher were Zemira, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Elameth. All these were the sons of Becher. They were enrolled by genealogy, according to their generations, heads of their fathers' households, 20,200 mighty men of valor. The son of Jediel was Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan were Jush, Benjamin, Ehud, Canaanah, Zethan, Tarshish, and Ahishar. All these were sons of Jediel, according to the heads of their fathers' households, 17,200 mighty men of valor, who were ready to go out with the army to war. Shufim and Hufim were the sons of Ir. Hushim was the son of Aher. The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shallum, the sons of Bilhah. The sons of Manasseh were Azriel, whom his Aramean concubine bore. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife for Hupim and Shupim, whose sister's name was Maacah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad, and Zelophehad had daughters. Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she named him Perish, and the name of his brother was Sherish, and his sons were Ulam and Rakem. The son of Ulam was Bedin. These were the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister, Hameleketh, bore Ishdod and Abiezar and Mala. The sons of Shemidah were Ahian and Shechem and Leki and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthalah and Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eleadah his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthalah his son, and Ezer and Eliad, whom the men of Gath who were born in the land killed, because they came down to take their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned many days, and his relatives came to comfort him. Then he went into his wife, and she conceived and bore a son, and he named him Beriah, because misfortune had come upon his house. His daughter was Shirah, who built Lower and Upper Beth-horon, also Uz and Shirah. Repha was his son along with Resheph, Tela his son, Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Non his son, and Joshua his son. Their possessions and settlements were Bethel with its towns, and to the east Naaran, and to the west Gezer with its towns, and Shechem with its towns as far as Ayah with its towns. And along the borders of the sons of Manasseh, Beth-shean with its towns, Taanach with its towns, Megiddo with its towns, Dor with its towns. And these lived the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah, and Sarah their sister. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malchiel, who was the father of Birzaith. Heber became the father of Japhlet, Shomer, and Hotham, and Shua their sister. The sons of Japhlet were Pasak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the sons of Japhlet. The sons of Shemer were Ahi and Rogah, Jehubah, and Aram. The sons of his brother Helem were Zophah, Imnah, Shelish, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Sua, Harnefer, Shual, Bera, and Imrah. Bezer, Hod, Shammah, Shilshah, Ithron, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephinnah, Pispa, and Arah. The sons of Olah were Arah, Haniel, and Reziah. All these were the sons of Asher, heads of the fathers' houses, choice and mighty men of valor, heads of the princes. And the number of them enrolled by genealogy for service in war was 26,000 men. And Benjamin became the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. Bela had sons, Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shephuphan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. These are the heads of the fathers' households of the inhabitants of Geba, and they carried them into exile to Manahath. Namely Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, he carried them into exile, and he became the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Shahahiram became the father of children in the country of Moab after he had sent away Hushim and Baara his wives. By Hodesh his wife he became the father of Jobab, Zibiah, Meshem, and Malcolm, Jews, Sakia, Mirma. These were the sons, heads of fathers' households. By Hushim he became the father of Abitub and Elpaal. The sons of Elpaal were Eber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its towns, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of fathers' households of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who put to flight the inhabitants of Gath, and Ahio, Shashak, and Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Mikael, Ishpa, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elpaal. Joachim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zilithai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anthothijah, Iphidiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Shamsherai, Shahariah, Athaliah, Jerushiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of the fathers' households, according to their generations, chief men who lived in Jerusalem. Now in Gibeon, Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived, and his wife's name was Maacah, and his firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, and Zechar. Mikloth became the father of Shemaiah, and they also lived with their relatives in Jerusalem opposite their other relatives. Ner became the father of Kish, and Kish became the father of Saul, and Saul became the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jehoiada, and Jehoiada became the father of Alameth, Osmaveth, and Zimri became the father of Moza. Moza became the father of Benaiah. Rapha was his son, Eleasah his son, Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, and these were their names: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. The sons of Eshek, his brother, were Ulam his firstborn, Jush the second, and Eliphalet the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers, and had many sons and grandsons, 150 of them. All these were the sons of Benjamin. So all Israel was enrolled by genealogies, and behold, they are written in the book of the kings of Israel. And Judah was carried away into exile to Babylon for their unfaithfulness. Now the first who lived in their possessions and their cities were Israel, the priests, the Levites, and the temple servants. Some of the sons of Judah, of the sons of Benjamin, and of the sons of Ephraim and Manasseh lived in Jerusalem. Uthai, the son of Amihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, from the sons of Perez, the son of Judah. From the Shilonites were Asaiah, the firstborn, and his sons. From the sons of Zerah were Jewel and their relatives, 690 of them. From the sons of Benjamin were Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasanua, and Ibneiah, the son of Jeroham, and Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, and Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibnijah, and their relatives, according to their generations, 956. All these were heads of fathers' households, according to their fathers' houses. From the priests were Jediah, Jehorib, Jachin, and Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Merioth, the son of Ahitub, the chief officer of the house of God, and Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, and Masai, the son of Adiel, the son of Jazerah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshillemith, the son of Emer, and their relatives, heads of their fathers' households, 1,760 very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. Of the Levites were Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, of the sons of Merari, and Bakbakar, Harish, and Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, and Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites. Now the gatekeepers were Shallum, and Akub, and Talmon, and Ahiman, and their relatives, Shallum the chief being stationed until now at the king's gate to the east. These were the gatekeepers for the camp of the sons of Levi. Shallum the son of Korah, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his relatives of his father's house, the Korahites, were over the work of the service, keepers of the threshold of the tent, and their fathers had been over the camp of the Lord, keepers of the entrance. Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was ruler over them previously, and the Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, the gatekeeper of the entrance of the tent of meeting. All these who were chosen to be gatekeepers at the thresholds were 212. These were enrolled by genealogy in their villages, who David and Samuel the seer appointed in their office of trust. So they and their sons had charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, even the house of the tent, as guards. The gatekeepers were on the four sides, to the east, west, north, and south. Their relatives in their villages were to come in every 7 days from time to time to be with them. For the four chief gatekeepers who were Levites were in an office of trust, and were over the chambers and over the treasuries in the house of God. They spent the night around the house of God, because the watch was committed to them, and they were in charge of opening it morning by morning. Now some of them had charge of the utensils of service, for they counted them when they brought them in and when they took them out. Some of them also were appointed over the furniture, and over all the utensils of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the frankincense, and the spices. Some of the sons of the priests were preparing the mixing of spices. Mattathiah, one of the Levites, who was the firstborn of Shallum the Korahite, had the responsibility over the things which were baked in pans. Some of their relatives of the sons of the Kohathites were over the showbread to prepare it every Sabbath. Now these are the singers, heads of the fathers' households of the Levites, who lived in the chambers of the temple, free from other service, for they were engaged in their work day and night. These were heads of fathers' households of the Levites, according to their generations, chief men who lived in Jerusalem. In Gibeon, Jael, the father of Gibeon, lived, and his wife's name was Maacah. And his firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. Mikloth became the father of Shimeam, and they also lived with their relatives in Jerusalem opposite their other relatives. Ner became the father of Kish, and Kish became the father of Saul, and Saul became the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Meribbaal, and Meribbaal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tareah, and Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jarrah, and Jarrah became the father of Alameth, Osmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri became the father of Moza, and Moza became the father of Benaiah, and Raphiah his son, Eleasah his son, Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, whose names are these: Achribam, Bocheru, and Ishmael, and Shariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Psalm 99. The Lord reigns, let the peoples tremble. He is enthroned above the cherubim, let the earth shake. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is exalted above all the peoples. Let them praise your great and awesome name. Holy is he. The strength of the king loves justice. You have established equity. You have executed justice and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt the Lord our God and worship at his footstool. Holy is he. Moses and Aaron were among his priests, and Samuel was among those who called on his name. They called upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spoke to them in the pillar of cloud. They kept his testimonies and the statute that he gave them. O Lord our God, you answered them. You were a forgiving God to them, and yet an avenger of their evil deeds. Exalt the Lord our God and worship at his holy hill, for holy is the Lord our God. Proverbs 6. My son, if you have become surety for your neighbor, have given a pledge for a stranger, if you have been snared with the words of your mouth, have been caught with the words of your mouth. Do this then, my son, and deliver yourself. Since you have come into the hand of your neighbor, go, humble yourself, and importune your neighbor. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hunter's hand, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, O sluggard. Observe her ways and be wise, which having no chief, officer, or ruler, prepares her food in the summer and gathers her provision in the harvest. How long will you lie down, O sluggard? When will you arise from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Your poverty will come in like a vagabond, and your need like an armed man. A worthless person, a wicked man, is the one who walks with a perverse mouth, who winks with his eyes, who signals with his feet, who points with his fingers, who with perversity in his heart continually devises evil, who spreads strife. Therefore his calamity will come suddenly. Instantly he will be broken, and there will be no healing. There are 6 things which the Lord hates, yes, 7 which are an abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that run rapidly to evil, a false witness who utters lies, and one who spreads strife among brothers. My son, observe the commandment of your father, and do not forsake the teaching of your mother. Bind them continually on your heart, tie them around your neck. When you walk about, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will talk to you. For the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching is light, and reproofs for discipline are the way of life, to keep you from the evil woman, from the smooth tongue of the adulteress. Do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her capture you with her eyelids. For on account of a harlot one is reduced to a loaf of bread, and an adulteress hunts for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Or can a man walk on hot coals, and his feet not be scorched? So is the one who goes in to his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her will not go unpunished. Men, do not despise a thief if he steals, to satisfy himself when he is hungry. But when he is found, he must repay 7-fold. He must give all the substance of his house. The one who commits adultery with a woman is lacking sense. He who would destroy himself does it. Wounds and disgrace he will find out, and his reproach will not be blotted out. For jealousy enrages a man, and he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not accept any ransom, nor will he be satisfied, though you give him many gifts. Thank you for listening to Let Us Consider. If this podcast has been a blessing, please subscribe and leave a review. It helps others discover the truth of God's Word. Until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you.